Doesn't matter of who are we getting in. With this kind of shocking performance and calling for Wenger out again, I would say the only thing that we can do is get used to it. There's a lot of ups and downs that has been going on. It is just another one of the downs that happening in today's game, and that's what happened. It is not going to change if there's no real change in the club. Hey guys, welcome to Arsenal Guru. It's the post-game review between Swansea versus Arsenal. When there's ups, we win the game. We proceed to the next round. We put good performance in. We blow the teams out. We win against big team. But when there's a downs, this is what happened. The shocking performance by the team. We lost to the team in the bottom of the league, and we lost 3-1. Embarrassing scoreline, and also the way we play the games. Liverpool lost them 1-0. They got the goal from a corner. But for us, they outperform us in the way that we cannot keep up. They were a better side in this game, and then they deserve to win. They know exactly what to do with us. They know how to exploit us, and they did exactly what they have to. And that is the problem in this game. Everything for Arsenal is wrong. Everything went wrong. There's not even one thing right about in this game, aside from the goal that we get before we're conceding right after we get the goal. First, we're going to look at it was the wrong tactics and formation. The second is wrong defensively. And the third is the wrong substitutions. That are the three that we're going to focus on in this game. If you look at the lineup and formation, it is a surprise that we still stick with 4-1-2-3, if you put it that way, or 4-2-3-1 in another way. The only thing is that Jack Wilshere is not in this game. It is a surprise, but because due to illness, that's why he cannot make it. Ramsey started in place of him. Giroud and Mkhitaryan is on the bench as expected. I think it is a wrong decision to go with the same formation. I know that it's good to keep the momentum going, but when we go away game, we haven't performed well. And to come in this game to exploit with only back four, it is the wrong decision, and it shows in the game. Because it leads to the second point I want to point out is wrong defensively, because they were so comfortable when we were defending against us. But when we defend against them, we can't really do anything against them. They were having the ball. They can do whatever they want. They get the cross in. They run past us like easily. Even one man can run through all the defense. Like one guy get to the goal on us. If they picked the right choice, it could have been worse in terms of the scoreline. The most embarrassing one is the second goal that we concede is how it leads to that as well. Monreal let the ball goes out. He did not keep the ball in, and then because of that throw in, pass it to Mustafi with the pressure that they have, with a really strong pass back to Petr Cech, put him even more under pressure because there's 3 players coming in from Swansea, and then he got nervous and then he miskicked it, and then that's how we're conceding before Petr Cech keep the ball to RU to score from there. It's like a tap in, and then that's how they get the second goal. From there on, we were not right at all. After we were down 2-1, it leads to the point of my third point that I want to point out is wrong substitution. Why do we bring out Elneny when we know that our defense are not great already? It's like we bring out another defensive midfielder and also another defense, because sometimes he drop back to be our third defenders as we play 3-4-3 at a certain point. I know that we need to go more attacking, which is bringing on Mkhitaryan, but why Elneny? Why not Ramsey, who's not playing well at all in this game? Why not Iwobit when he's not playing that well in this game as well? Ramsey was probably having the worst performance in this game. He is nowhere near to be found. Like maybe there's a glance here and there, and that's it. Like in the first half, in the second half, he tried to drop down deeper, but it doesn't work at all. Like, and then when he go forward, it's just another striker that we don't need. We need a player to link up between plays, and that's how we go forward. And then the second substitution, Iwobit out, Giroud in. Like, okay, Iwobit is not having the good game in this game, but we're not playing to the strength of it as well. Like, the pace of the game is too slow. They will just sit and defense. Where we need to go faster, precision passing, and then taking him off and another striker. I know that he's going to give us the aerial threat that we need, but it doesn't work out again. Like, it could have been Ramsey instead of Iwobit in this case, or even Lacazette, because he's not having a good game as well. We're not playing to his strength once again. And it shows like the frustration that he had, because he's alone by himself at the front and he's so isolated that we cannot pass the ball to him, or he cannot even make the play for us. And then that's how we were so bad in terms of attacking, and also the pace, as I mentioned, is so slow. side-to-side passing once again, and pretty much sums up in this game. In the second goal that I want to point out too is that there's a lot of question marks for Petr Cech right now. Not just only in this game, not just only the goal that he conceded, but in so many other games already, with the decision that he made and also with everything that he's doing. How can you let the ball go in the near post where you're supposed to be really defending on that side first before defense against the far post? He just tried to go in so close and try to block it, but it didn't work. And then that's how they can get the goal so easy. And then the second one, just terrible from him there. Like, you are one of the best goalkeeper in the league, but I guess that time is up because it shows that he's not good anymore. It's like not good enough. There's a glimpse that he's good here and there, but overall, I would say he's not good enough. We need to change the goalkeeper. Also with our defensive and also our midfields. And that's add to that. Another person that is long time due is Arsene Wenger. He needs to go, guys. Doesn't matter how great he was before when he first started off and also with the Invincible, but he's long time done. I don't understand why we drag him on. Like, it is more embarrassing for him right now as the time goes on because it is declining and declining fast. He doesn't bring out any potential from the players anymore. Like, the players doesn't buy in according to what he's planning on, and then it doesn't show in the game as well. Maybe there's a positive side here and there at the ups, and then when it's down really bad, and then we cannot afford this anymore. We are at the 6th place of the table, and we are 8 points from the top 4. That is long way gone for the Champions League for next season. The only way that we can get to Champions League is to win Europa League, which is, I think, is still going to be hard. And I don't believe that with this quality that we have in this game, and also with the squad, we're not going to win it. And let's be real here. Next year, I don't think there's going to be any European games that we're going to play, aside from whatever we have in the domestic. In the end, to sum up, overall, we need to change everything from top to the bottom, from the owners to the managers to the management, and also with the player as well. Like, we need the quality players to come in and put the performance out there, because with whatever we have right now, we are not good enough. We are nowhere near enough to be in the top 4. We are so far behind. If we finish the 6th place in the end of the season, it will still be a surprise as well, because we have been dropping so much points that anyone can catch up to us. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. How would you feel after this terrible performance? And also don't forget to give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next game.